Hello, friends.
Hello.
Welcome to our April LTW Extra.
Yep.
We are so glad to be here. And if you're new here, welcome. We're glad you're here.
Remember, you have lots of back content to go listen to. We've got lots of great stuff.
Yes, for sure.
Some of our favorite stuff.
Yeah, and I just want to give a little announcement that some people have not been getting the episodes in their podcast app. Sometimes that happens to me from time to time, but I'm usually able to remedy it by just restarting my phone.
Yes,
but
either restart your phone or sometimes you have to uninstall the whole app and reinstall the whole app. I've had to do that too.
Yes. However, for a few people, that doesn't even work.
Yeah.
And so I just wanted to remind everyone that you can download the Patreon app and listen right from there to our episodes.
Right.
So that is another option for you.
So it's probably a little less convenient. It's not going to pop up in your Overcast or whatever. Sometimes, but it is. You can still listen to it on your phone, and it's still right there.
Right.
But
for sure,
I think they're just working on getting the two apps to work together, and it's not always working, and we've worked really hard with Patreon to fix it, but I think it's just
I've gone back and forth with Logan several times in the last couple
Logan
weeks.
is waiting for your reply again.
Logan is not waiting for my reply.
We're waiting.
I am waiting for Logan's reply.
Yeah, always. But he always says, "I'll wait for your reply," or something.
Yeah, he does
every time.
Does. And I'm like, okay. Right away, I reply.
Right. I know. We're trying. Doing the best we can then.
So okay, let's jump right in.
That,
yes, thank you. Let's jump in. Maren, do you want to get us started? What is something you are loving this week?
I just wanted to say this is, we usually do 5 each. 5 LTW extras each. We're kind of like giving ourselves the freedom to do a little more or a little less each.
For sure.
Whatever is like most natural for us. So this one, I'm really kind of taking my liberty on this one.
Okay.
Number 1 is I'm just saying podcasts.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a list of some of my favorites that I've listened to.
I would love that.
But I've been up on a new podcast journey. I am feeling like I'm having a hard time just getting into books right now. I just am. I'm in a season of just not listening or reading to books right now. And I'm accepting that about myself.
Yep.
I like to, sometimes be like, got to keep on the track or whatever, keep moving. There's so many books and so little time or whatever. But I'm accepting that this is just where I'm at mentally and emotionally. This is where I need to be. It's filling my bucket every day. So I'm embracing it. And actually, last month when we were talking about podcasts and I was just kind of mentioning to you, I really like podcasts that have like a narrative, like a story that gives an example of, something or whatever.
Sure.
And you were like, yeah, Maren, you do. I was like, yeah,
I
should go look at more of those. And so I did. I found some other great podcasts that I really have really enjoyed. Okay, so one of them is Invisibility, and I know I talked to you about it maybe just off the mic.
Invisibilia?
Invisibilia. Yes, by NPR. It's an NPR podcast. And they just have like these kind of series. I just listened to one about friends, and it's just stories about friendships.
Yeah.
And they may talk about, there's one episode about ghosting. There's one episode about, friends who are friends from a really interesting circumstance, and so it's just been I really like the stories, the very personal touch of these stories, and they don't really have an agenda about like this is what you should do for the friendship. Learn these 3 things, and then you'll do really great at being a friend. Or, I don't need to learn anything. I just really want to hear the stories and connect.
Yep.
So I really have enjoyed it. That one, I'm probably just going to make a list of some of these too. So I started listening to Modern Love for the first time ever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Love it. And then there are these.
Now, wait, that was an Amazon show that I listened to,
or
that I watched. I'm sorry, like 2 or 3 years ago.
Based on the podcast, which is based on the, a piece from the New York Times.
Okay, wait.
That was in the newspaper.
There was first the New York Times, then the podcast, then the show?
Right.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and those are just like, it's kind of like Humans of New York, except about love. And they're just so interesting and really short. I really like that there's, 20-minute a 20-minute story, and I just love it. So, and then there are these two by the host Phoebe Judge, and it's through the Vox Media Network.
To hear the rest of this episode, join us on Patreon at patreon.com/homeschoolunrefined. You'll unlock access to this episode and the rest of our Patreon episode archive.